Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to good old Duo Pod. Chris, it's me and you.
Let's roll, brother.
Let me move us to the middle here.
Oh
That's
yeah, let's
right.
get us looking
Everybody's at
party.
meetings and on vacation, and that's why we had no show last week because I was on vacation.
Where'd you go?
Up to your neck of the woods, beautiful Pigeon Forge.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
How was it? How'd you enjoy my fair
I
hometown?
I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, Gatlinburg. Well, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, not so much Sevierville. Top three favorite places on the planet. Like I just love it. I love it.
Oh,
It's special.
has a little slice of everything for everyone.
It sure does.
Also, the weirdest place in the world to grow up. That's like
Yeah,
in America, perhaps.
that's what I've
Maybe
always
not in the world.
wondered. Like living there, I don't know if I could live there because I feel like it would take away from that magic. But I mean,
Oh,
just,
I mean, I haven't been to Dollywood since I was 11.
what?
Yeah,
What was that like? 20 years?
2000.
2000? So
2000.
Tennessee Tornado was a year old,
Tennessee
and
Tennessee Tornado was the new ride.
that's 25
Wait,
years old now.
whenever they put the
26.
wooden one in, the
Thunderhead, that was
Thunderhead.
06, 06 or 07.
Okay, no, I've ridden on the Thunderhead. Well, maybe I'm mixing that other wooden coaster, but yeah, to my memory, the last time I was there was our 6th grade trip there. We all played in the Water Gun Village. It was amazing.
I got separated
But
from my parents there one time, and a Dollywood like employee had to come looking for me. It was pretty fun.
well, our local Sevier County folks are always happy to help, Matt.
I tell you one thing that I don't really like about Dollywood right now is I don't like their push for this. Well, you wouldn't understand because you've not been, but they have like different food now. Like they're trying to be like a 5-star restaurant. I
Oh,
don't want that. Like I want a foot long corn dog, which yeah, you can still get, I think, but
so long as you can still get the sausage, peppers, and onions from the
mm,
shack
when
that
you
you can
walk through
smell.
that,
Oh my God.
mm.
Love being from Tennessee, Matt.
It's like strategically placed too because it's like right after you walk into the park, you walk
Yes.
through that little town village with your Mayfield ice cream shop,
Mhm.
and you're kind of pissed off because there's so many ways to go, and then people don't want to make decisions, and then you smell those peppers and onions, and you're like,
It's in
damn
a
it, we're
waft.
going this way.
Yeah.
And then you see River Rampage, you're like, no, we're going this way.
It delights the senses. You get a waft point in a central location from the beginning, and then it lets you go where your heart desires.
Yeah.
Perfect setup, at least from what I remember 25 years ago.
Chris, we got to go to Dollywood. What are we doing?
That's true. I got to take advantage of my Sevier County days, get tickets for everyone, and just go.
Let's
I
go.
need to see what's become of my hometown.
How big's your discount? Or is it
I,
free?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I could get someone to sling something at me.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you get a chance to take in the football weekend at all?
This past weekend,
Yes.
I watched a little bit.
Such
Oh,
as
shit, I don't even remember now. Who played?
it was only the most enjoyable weekend of the whole year.
I remember watching it and be like, wow, this is great, but I don't remember who played.
You're a father now. You did a family trip on a weekend on one of the wildest weekends in Sevier County history, I would say.
I
At least
think I
since
was more depressed about having to go back to work than,
it's first world problems, man.
yeah.
But there was UCLA.
Oh, yes.
I
Fighting Nikos.
It's fun that my rooting interests for UCLA are currently 5-0 this year. They've been a perfect football team for me.
Who they play this week? Michigan State, right? Yeah.
Michigan State?
I'm still not used to this whole Big Ten that exists now.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I think Nebraska plays like Maryland. And I was like, oh, that's a cool. Oh, yeah, that's a conference game.
That is a conference game, and you're right. It's at East Lansing at noon. Ugh. Yeah, I hope Michigan State comes back to winning. Can't believe, though, Michigan State, who kind of dominated the first couple of years. I mean, they were just everywhere. First couple of years of the playoff, nowhere to be seen anymore. Nobody talks about Michigan State anymore.
Well, Mel Tucker got fired, right? He had that massive buyout. I think they got Oregon State's coach, Jonathan Smith, right?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
But our football brains are stuck somewhere between 2007 and 2017. I've never advanced beyond that. I can't keep track of who is where, what is doing what.
Yeah. Once you stop watching SportsCenter like nightly, that's when it all just...
I was never that guy.
Like when I do a fantasy football draft now, I'm like, this is not a real person.
You're telling me, man.
Oh, that's what I watched this past weekend. 2001 Tennessee, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And Chris, I'm going to tell you something, okay? You mentioned a player, and I was like, what? Who?
Mm-hmm.
You said, oh, Bobby Graham.
Bobby Graham.
And I immediately thought, like, what number is Bobby Graham for the Florida Gators? And then I saw we had a wide receiver named Bobby Graham, and I was like, I have no recollection of Bobby Graham, like, anywhere in this head.
I'll be honest with you.
Like, this is AI generated. Like, this is not a real football player.
If we got 5 more years down the pipe, I probably would have agreed with you. Because I had no recollection of Bobby Graham being an essential part of that offense, but he was integral to those first 2 touchdown drives. I mean, when I pulled it up too, when that noon slate on Saturday was a little boring to begin with, and it finally kicked off as a 3:30 slate. So it was a good time to watch and be nostalgic. And watching Bobby Graham just being a clutch possession receiver on those drives, and then we hammer in the first 2 scores, go up 14-0. I had completely forgotten about that. Completely forgotten about him as a player.
I never, I had zero memory of Bobby Graham.
But now you'll never forget.
Yeah, now he's
there.
Top 5.
How far did you get in the watch?
I got pretty far. When we had 34, I was like, okay, I know how it ends. Like, I'm all right.
You got to the end of the game and didn't watch the last 2-point play?
I didn't, because that's when everything was heating up with Penn State, UCLA. What was that other 3:30 game? Alabama?
Oh, well, Alabama, Vandy.
Yeah.
And then there was Texas and Florida. I mean, holy shit. I have a special affection. Not really, but I enjoy seeing Billy Napier having his whole face pressed up against the wall, and somehow he pulls out a knife.
How many times has he had? I feel like the last 3 seasons he's had this game where it's like, okay, after this one, damn it, that ref blows that whistle and we lose. He's out of here, and then they win.
Fucked, man.
Then they win.
They not only win, but they dominate.
It's so funny.
Physically dominate in those games. I don't understand it. I think it's kind of cool because I want Billy to stay there forever.
Yeah, I mean, you can't hate the guy.
No. I mean, he's the coach of the team I hate the most. But beyond that, fine.
You hate Florida the most?
I'm a child of, I was born in the 80s, but I'm a child of the 90s. And I will never, I mean, yes, I hate Alabama to my core, but Florida has this special kind of acid with me.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, It's kind of like watching your bully from school like get paralyzed in a car wreck, and he used to bully me, but I can't really hate him now.
Yeah, except for the fact that this paralyzed bully, when he comes around once a year, sometimes and fairly often, he manages to somehow still get your ass somehow.
That's true.
And you don't know how that's possible. And it's a strange mix of I will never not respect Florida, even in their current state. Because I have no expectation of ever going down there and winning. That's one of my small measures of respect. They've earned it.
All right.
In a way that Mississippi State has not.
That's right. Folks, if you didn't know, this is a Tennessee football podcast, and most Tennessee football we've talked about is Bobby Graham. Raise your hand if you knew he existed.
Reed will know.
Yeah. We didn't record last week, but the Vols got a big win against Mississippi State. What were your thoughts for that?
I mean, I was the last maybe 5 minutes of game time. No, the last drive where we had to go down and score to tie it up. I couldn't stand being in the group chat. I couldn't stand the volume on the TV. I couldn't stand Twitter being up. I couldn't stand having of stimulus other than the silent TV and me leaning back and going, okay, just use your best players and go win. Close down everything. And I sat with my hands like this, just watching the TV. And the whole game I was just spent in a clenched jaw kind of, okay, this is the Heupel fuck up game. This is the stupid game. This is everything is going to go wrong. We have this game every single year.
Well, we called it. Me and you were on the same page before the season even started that this game would likely be that letdown game. Like something about it, it didn't feel right.
Position on the schedule. It's an away game. We were afraid it was going to be at night. Thank God it was not. And and it's that school a school like Mississippi State that we just don't have that much of a relationship with. We don't have that many feelings about. They're there. We're aware of them. We know things about them, but nowhere near like when an LSU comes in, or we got to go to LSU, we got to go to Ole Miss. We got to go to, but Ole Miss is still kind of in that category. Got to go to something like that. We've played them not as much as the others, don't have any kind of real feelings. Yeah, it's set up that way, and it played out that way, except for the fact somehow we managed to win the ball game. I had lots of thoughts. What'd you see? What'd you think when you watched it?
I was just happy to get the win, I think.
Sure.
I don't really know, because I was prepared to lose, even though on here I predicted we were going to win like by 50 something. But
I hope you never change that.
But yeah, I was just like, okay, I feel like in 4 of the 5 Heupel years, we probably would lose that game. Or 3 of the 5. I guess this is year 5. If 3 of the 4 previous Heupel seasons, we'd probably lose that game.
Where we don't typically have 2 defensive score games.
Yeah.
If the 2024 Vols had I don't know if last year's team or 23 would have won that one.
Can you imagine Nico on that last drive?
I mean, okay, the Nico that I saw weeks 1 through 4 of this season, yeah, we lose that one going away, boat raced. The Nico that I saw against Penn State, sleepy, crossing the whole country, Penn State, that guy could probably have done it.
Yeah.
But holy shit, Matt, how glad I am to have Joey Aguilar. That last drive, I mean, it's not going to go into the long-term instant memory kind of collective consciousness of the fan base that it would have had it taken place against the Florida or Alabama or Georgia. But that last drive of his that I sat and watched in silence was one of the more quietly excellent things I've seen in recent years. So, like the sustained effort on the drive, that he never gave up on any single play. And but the thing that I remember the most, and probably will take away and think about for the rest of the season, was Braylon Staley it was 3rd and 6. And I'm sitting back going, okay, we got 2 plays to get 6 yards. And Joey rolls out to his right and fires to Staley short of the sticks. And Staley had a garbage day. I mean, drops. You have a fumble. I mean, he was just not effective. But he makes the grab and then lowers his shoulder and absolutely bullies a couple of guys.
That's incredible play.
I mean, that told me a lot about the want to.
Yeah.
Like what their composition is as a team, what his personal composition is as a freshman. And then I just love that student body right that we ran with Joey to get in the end zone.
Yeah.
I love seeing a lot of these heavy run concepts that they were trying out.
I'm a little sad it wasn't a naked boot under center, but
I mean,
can't win them all.
I have a feeling that your preferred mode of football is coming back quicker than you might think.
This is something I've always thought about. Like, we saw the transition from power football. The Big 10 or the Big 12 kind of got it started where air raid offense, and you kind of saw all the teams trickle. And I wonder if we will see a point where some team will find a way to bring power football back to negate like these new defenses, like these 4-2-5s and 3-3-6 or whatever. Is it?
I mean,
math that up.
Yeah. They're making them smaller, more agile, and faster. And you negate that by just bullying them.
Yeah.
If kind
of like Alabama did for their whole run.
Yeah, well, up until Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it in a very specific way. And Georgia did that for a little while.
Yeah.
You grind them to dust and then you pop them over the top. Yeah, I think we're going to see like the Tom Osborne, Nebraska? Probably not. Or Barry Switzer and his wishbone? No. But a power running attack out of a heavy set, and your eggs in the big beef basket is possible.
I mean, Heupel's close. All he's got to do is put that quarterback under center. Keep that backfield full with your tight ends.
I mean, think about that the last scoring play of the game. That setup for Bishop, where JVD gets out and just gets a critical block, all the big bodies moving left. And it was the same exact play Georgia ran against us to start overtime, where they got all the way down to the 2 or the 3. Bishop scored because the Mississippi State guy literally slid down his body, had his arms around Bishop's chest coming from behind, and then just slid down him like he was covered in grease. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But I mean, all that to say, as good, the offense wasn't clicking on all cylinders because it was, in fact, the stupid game. But you could still see, I mean, we still walked out of the game, 41 points?
Yep. 41,
so
34.
I'm back to not worrying about the offense, but God, Matt. Oh my God.
What?
We're going to have to, it's going to be like 2022 again.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'd be interested to see like a comparison of opponents like drives per game this year compared to last year, because I feel like we are seeing that those issues we saw early in Heupel where the defense just, they're constantly on the field. Like, we're scoring too quick a lot, and then I'm not saying they're not, fully rested. Like, I'm not making excuses for them, but when you have more opportunities, like, you're going to give up, more points. So
that's true. But we've recruited and have more personnel designed to have those quick refreshments in and out. We have platoons of defensive whole platoons of linemen that rotate in and out in those series. We have more bodies to throw at them, fresh bodies, because we've recruited that way and recruited well than we did in 22.
Well, what do you think? What difference do you think Jermod McCoy would make so far in this season? Would we have beat Georgia? I think we would have.
I think he's on whoever Will Redmond would have been on.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Will. He's played a hell of a, he's done great work. But he's a freshman. He's a freshman. That's it.
Yeah.
If Mod is out there on 4th and 6, I think there's maybe a chance he has his hand around to at least make an attempt. Of course, we're not here to renegotiate the past. Gunnar Stockton made a hell of a throw. Georgia won the game. We had 3 chances to put the lights out. We didn't capitalize on any one of them. That's done. I'm focused on how the rest of the way looks for us. And the Mississippi State game, as for all of the warts, we could not stop them on the ground.
Well, you brought up that great play that Staley made. I'm going to bring up what I thought was right up there with play of the game, and that was the Colton Hood tackle on I don't know if it was a wide receiver or running back, but that guy was going to score. That guy had nothing but open field in front of him, and Colton Hood made just an incredible play. Incredible.
Colton is up there with Aguilar for our MVP right now. Like, Arian Carter is probably our best player on defense, maybe our best overall player. Brazel, Carter, Aguilar, and Hood. But Colton Hood coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That pick 6 was just pure instinct. That he just gets it. That a ready-made player right out of the portal.
The who made the sack? Tyree West. That was top 5 most beautiful sacks I've ever seen. Like, that was textbook.
It was.
And you saw it coming too. Like, it was like watching a car crash in real time.
There's something about the quarterbacks in this system that the Jeff Lebby's and Josh Heupels of the world run, where they take the snap in the shotgun and they just stand still, scanning.
Yeah.
And it was just, I mean, for a guy like Tyree West who just wants to put his big paws around you and love you to the ground, real mean and hard, it's the most inviting, easy thing in the world. And yeah, like if you had a diagram for a perfect blindside sack, I mean, we don't win the game without it.
Yeah.
We don't win the game without him. We don't win the game without Joseph's being opportunistic, seeing the play through all the way. Mississippi State didn't know what was happening. He just saw the ball there. Did you see the replay of that? He's grinning real big.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tyree West is probably in the running for most improved. He's a force. And he's really filled in nicely while Jackson Moy has gotten hopefully more healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, but there were, I mean, it's strange. There were so many really good defensive moments, like Boo, seeing this swing pass coming out of, I mean, he read it instantly and then nearly killed the guy. I mean, nearly de-legged him.
Where is Boo at on your go away scale, or I kind of hope he stays? Like, where's he at?
Boo is one of us.
Okay.
Boo is one of us until he ain't. If he decides he doesn't want to be one of us, it's the way of the present. Have fun, go knock yourself out, man. But up until that point, yeah, Boo is one of us. I want more Boo on the field.
I still want to see him on offense.
Yeah.
Just 3 or 4 design plays a game. See what he can do.
If he's in the backfield or he lines up at slot, everybody's going to kind of know to key on.
Well, that's what I think I mentioned this before the Georgia game, or I meant to, but why not? Like, especially for a game like Georgia, they have no tape of, oh my God, Boo Carter's on the field. What are we going to do? And then
it's fair.
Perfect.
It's fair.
I mean, I feel like teams did that to us all the time, like back in the day. But
what, like we go to Arkansas in 2006, and we'd sort of heard of Darren McFadden and Felix Jones, but then we proceeded to watch them just 1906 football us to death when we were in contention for an SEC championship, and then just Houston Nutt being the happiest charlatan preacher on the sideline I've ever seen. Like, yeah, that's another thing that never leaves my memory. So yeah, like gadget shit does work. I mean, if Josh were to put Boo in with some design wrinkles, no one would be happier than me, particularly if they work. Only if they work, though. Only if they can execute them. And only if that doesn't tax from his best ability, which is being in the star position, reading and absolutely destroying someone, having a quick twitch and making the play. He's demonstrated that ability. He's one of our best. But yeah, I would use him. I'd use him at wherever he can best serve getting a win.
Yeah.
But not being able, I mean, every single time, Matt, that Mississippi State decided to not run the ball was such a gift. We could not stop them.
Yeah.
Like, that is as good a feeling as I had coming out of the game with offense. I feel so disappointed with what we have put on the field defensively.
I am fully ready for the David Sanders show, because I feel like our running attack has not been, I mean, it's been okay, but I feel like it's taken a step back, I think.
Well, as the competition level picked up, yeah. Like, yeah, we didn't do all that much against Georgia, and we didn't do all that much against Mississippi State. Mississippi State, who I think is actually pretty good. Of course, Texas A&M would probably disagree. But yeah, like, I agree with you that it's this this revenue sharing, this time sharing deal, it really just needs to be Bishop or Star. Maybe just Star. Like a 60-40 Star, and then Peyton Lewis on swing passes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been a little disappointed in Lewis this year. I was expecting more.
What is he, sophomore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have got his red shirt. He didn't play a whole lot last year.
He's been on campus 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's if it can happen to Eric Ainge, it can happen to anyone.
Peyton Lewis. Yeah, he's sophomore. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But I'm in my mind on that last drive in regulate, or our last offensive drive in regulation. It just dawned on me. Let's just get the ball to our best players. And our best offensive players right now are Brazel, Mike Matthews, Bishop, and Star Jackson.
Star Thomas?
Thomas, excuse me. Who's Star Jackson?
I don't know. Sounds like a. No, I'm not going to say it, but.
Is it like a Disney show?
I was going the complete opposite way, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just know him as Star. We love Star. And Staley is emerging. You know, Staley had a freshman kind of performance. To be expected.
Yeah.
But I came out of it more optimistic than I was already optimistic, but that we managed to win that game was quietly seismic, I think. I think it bodes well for what we got coming up.
Was that the biggest win of the Heupel era?
At Mississippi State.
Just kidding. Don't even.
If you consider the circumstances,
Yeah.
it was the first time that we've won the stupid game. The one where everything goes wrong.
Tony, they spent $5 million on their defensive line. I mean, come on.
Which one is that?
You're a clown, Colombo.
Oh.
Man, he's had some great calls lately. Although I've not listened in 2 weeks, but sorry, Tone.
Sorry about that, Tone. Been a little busy.
All right, we talking about Arkansas now?
It's here.
Yes.
It's a team I'm perpetually scared of, no matter how good or bad they are.
Saturday, 4:15 on the SEC Network, correct? Yeah. Yep.
Is our only home game in October? Is that right?
What?
Was I wrong about that?
Let's see. October. Yep. We play Oklahoma November 1st.
Yeah. Our only home game in October. So it's going to be, a little bit of time. So I hope it's a.
We can't be spooky on November 1st.
No.
Neyland.
Well, we'll get to that. Maybe another week. But we really need to. Caleb, wherever you are, he called it. He knew that Arkansas would be coming in here with nothing to lose, and with Bobby Petrino, not quite the same Bobby Petrino, perhaps, hopefully, fingers crossed, that he was in 2011, but Bobby Petrino and the Arkansas Razorbacks once again.
Yeah, they fired a couple of defensive coaches, including their coordinator too. Are you worried?
Always.
Yeah,
Matt, the history of us and Arkansas, it just demands it. It's not like Florida level, but it demands it. We've not beaten them in nearly 20 years.
Yeah, when you said that today, I'm like, oh, okay. And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, yeah, that's true. We've only played like 4 times, but
it's true.
Yeah.
But every single one of those games was an incredibly beatable, save for 2011. We were terrible. Arkansas was great. Holy shit.
Well, I
Yeah.
remember that 2007 game. It was a noon kickoff, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
And that was a game I was worried about because you had McFadden, you had Hillis, Felix Jones. I
Yep.
think they still had Hillis, but
Yes.
and then we just beat the shit out of them.
Just murdered them.
And I was like, okay.
That was one of my last home game. Well, yeah, I was in the Pride that year. That's 2007. Yeah, was at the game, and yeah, I was terrified the whole week. I said it's essentially the same team that absolutely wrecked us less than a year before,
Yeah.
and somehow we managed to do what we did to them. It was, yeah,
Classic Fulmer.
I mean, he loved those that year. Georgia, they all had that same kind of flavor. Like Georgia is good. Georgia's coming to Knoxville. Oh God, we were all right. What was it, 9-3 the year before? But and then wham, 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 wham. Georgia, Arkansas, scary games before. Not so much that year. And since then, with Arkansas, you got 2011, 2015, 2015 Arkansas was the rain game here.
Yeah, Brett Bielema, right?
Bielema, Evan Berry scores on the first.
That was one that we shouldn't have lost. It's like,
yes,
we really just lose to Arkansas.
Like with Butch's probably his best team at Tennessee, and somehow gave that one away. It was awful, just awful. We had some fairly miserable experiences to begin that season. Do you remember the 2020 Arkansas game?
We didn't play them in 2020. No, we didn't. Who was their coach? John L. Smith?
That was old Sam.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. We went out to Arkansas.
We played at Arkansas in 2020.
Yes. We did. November the 7th, 2020.
Oh, remember.
I'm looking at there. You go, oh, very good. Very good.
7th of November.
Said light the fires. But the only thing that I remember was it was kind of like last year at Arkansas. We were just totally inept. Arkansas was hapless. And Sam Pittman got a quote-unquote signature win to stick around. To really make his case that everything was actually probably going to be okay for them. 24-13. JG could not hit an open receiver.
I just pulled out. There's nobody even in the stands. They didn't even know they played.
Yep. It is. 2020 does feel like it should be a year that should be expunged from every record book in the country.
Especially when I just saw Jeremy Pruitt.
Had his gator. God.
No, he just had a regular face mask on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Took it right off the helmet.
Oh, yeah. I guess he abandoned the gator conceit after everybody made fun of him after we lost Georgia. Had it over his head like a damn Klan member. It was just ridiculous. Of course, at the time, he was our guy, and we loved him for it.
Yep.
Until he went 3-7.
Until Sam Pittman took him to school.
He did take him to school.
My favorite thing about this Arkansas team coming in,
yes,
they fired their coach, got destroyed by Notre Dame, lost to Memphis. Close game against Ole Miss. Beat the hell out of Butch Jones in Arkansas State.
People enjoy doing that. Yeah, Arkansas is a bit of a, well, they're not really a mystery. They're not very good, but they have the tools and the traditional nightmare things for Tennessee. They can score. They have an extremely mobile quarterback. They can move the ball when they want to. And I just know old Bobby is cooking up something special for us.
That's the thing is, if this was Sam Pittman still coming in, I'd be like, okay, yeah, they're probably going to score some points, but we're still going to outscore them by like 15, 20. But I think Petrino is going to try really hard to shorten the game.
Yes.
He's going to try really hard to score a lot of points. I mean, not a lot of points, but he's going to try to shorten the game and score points. We know that.
They're going to aim for long touchdown drives, not trying to get into a track meet with us. Thing is, though, if it evolves into what has become our style of game this year, I think they can probably hang. But I've been wrong. My Mississippi State score was pretty close.
I mean,
but
the total is 67.5. So
I mean, that sounds about right. I
would honestly take the over. I think,
based off what I saw defensively, and I don't care what their running back has to say. I don't care about bulletin board material.
A lot of hoes.
Oh, a lot of hoes in that defense. Yeah, we're aware of it. Be more than aware of it. Fix the damn holes. Because he's right.
They saw something our own team analysts couldn't see.
I said, well, shit. We just run a counter, and there's no one there. We just hand the ball to the running back, and he goes this way, or he goes run a stretch play, and there's no one there, and they can't get to us before we have 7 to 10 yards. It's amazing.
Tim Banks gets a call at 3 a.m. from defensive analyst Nick Brodingham. Says, "Coach, we found our holes."
Oh shit!
Damn it! And then Tim Banks' wife. What's Tim Banks' wife's name?
Mrs. Banks.
Well,
Mrs. Banks.
Don't mind if I do.
What's Mrs. Banks'
name? Robin Banks.
Robin. Good name. Robin. I'm sure her mama said, "Are you sure, honey?"
Robin rolls over and says, "Tim, honey, go back to sleep." I can't, Robin.
I can't.
They found her holes.
What? They found our holes. We gotta go plug them.
Robin says, "I can't wait for the end of football season, so you can." I was gonna say the whole thing and then bleep it out, but I ain't got time for all that. So
the less is more principle wins again. Plus, there is no end of football season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think Arkansas probably comes in and hangs. I think they're going to come in and play like everybody needs to get film. Like Bobby wants this job. He wants to be back in. I think they're going to come in and play loose.
I saw somewhere that Arkansas would have to change a state law to hire him as a head coach again. Have you seen that?
Well, I'm trying to imagine what the wording of the law would be.
Apparently, they already had to do it to bring him in as offensive coordinator. I don't know. I saw it on Twitter one time.
I can't imagine some of the intricacies of Arkansas.
Can't imagine Governor. Governor Eyebrows.
Arkansas is a mystery state to me, Matt. There's so little I know about it.
You ever watch those Arkansas State Trooper videos on YouTube?
No.
Man, there's this one state trooper, just like this female that is built. She looks like she could play for Arkansas right now.
Yeah.
has a nose for those drugs.
A bloodhound woman, you say?
Yes, sir.
God, it's a wild, wonderful place. Only ever driven through it. Never been to Fayetteville.
Wasn't that where our team truck broke down last year? Or was that Little Rock?
It was on the way. That's good memory.
I think it was coming back from Oklahoma, right?
Or was it
Yeah, it was coming back from Oklahoma.
interesting? Okay. We should take more note of things like that now that you mention it, because what was the game the awful game, and before the game there was a boat on fire in the Vol Navy. Like omens.
That could be in any number of games the last 20 years.
Like the band member, Pride member passing out during halftime and just laying on the field during the halftime of the Georgia State game. Signs and wonders. Hadn't seen anything like that this week, so I'm feeling just a touch more optimistic. Maybe that's worth plus 7 points.
Yeah, there we go. I was trying to look up Heupel's record coming out of bye weeks, but
he's only got the one loss. It's last year.
We didn't lose last year.
Well, he's pretty good coming out of buys. Got a lot of incentive.
Yeah.
We are. Of course, it's a dumb thing to say that a college football coach has a lot of incentive to win a football game, but this one, this one's one you can't lose. We can't lose anymore.
Just got to have that winning culture inside our building, Chris.
I just have to have opportunity to go compete, be excited about it all. Brotherhood, family. All right.
Before we get to pick to click and score prediction, has Danny White done any dumb shit lately? I can't remember.
I'm curious to see what his changes to the game day traffic flow, Pride march to the stadium, gate 10 stuff, how that's going to look with an actual SEC home crowd coming in. I don't think they could have really gotten a taste of it after UAB.
Is that going to be our boat on fire moment?
What's that?
Is that going to be the omen? Fans not being able to get in?
Oh, the people couldn't get to section TT till 10 minutes before kickoff or right at kickoff.
I mean, what are we doing, Danny? Playoffs.
Coming in and out of this stadium since 1921. Ain't never had a problem like that.
What was that, honey? That's
Man,
why I quit going to football games over there back in 2004. And then Rick Barnes came basketball coach, and I quit going there too. Lady Vol soccer season ticket holder, though, Tony.
Not a bad deal this year.
Yeah.
We love our Lady Vols soccer team.
All right. You picking to clicking? Caleb, you better click it or ticket.
Caleb currently enjoying wonders of Epcot.
We're going to make up Caleb's pick to clicks, okay?
All right. You want to split it between the two of us?
Okay.
You want to do which one you want, offense or defense?
I'll do off. You pick.
Okay, I'll take you. I like you on offense. I'll think of when I pick a pick to click guy. It's usually completely wrong. They're horrible that week, and then they're fine the next week. So I need someone who is not inconsequential. We love all of our players.
It's been so long since we played. I don't even know who plays for us.
I know who does click, who does pick, who does do anything.
On offense, I'm going to say Radarius Jackson has his first collegiate touchdown.
fantastic.
Thank you.
You think we're beating Arkansas to such an extent that Darius is going to get some PT
I mean, he gets it a couple times, you know.
here and there? I think you a sneaky touchdown.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at Brazel. Everybody's looking at Mike. Everybody's looking at Kitzelman. Everybody's wondering what Starr and Bishop are going to do. And then old Rod finds his way to the end zone. Me likey a lot.
All right, who you got on offense?
Offense. We're going to have to throw the ball. We're going to have to throw the ball quite a lot. Who is someone? I think Staley has a nice bounce back from how the Mississippi State game went. I think Staley shows out because at this point, if you are dumb if you are not throwing quite a lot at Brazel and Matthews when Matthews can catch the ball. So that's going to open up opportunities for a guy like Staley. I think Staley clicks on offense.
All right.
Defensively.
Well, Caleb's offensive pick to click is Sham Umarov.
I like it.
Yeah.
Does Sham buy us a little bit more time on defense, or does Sham absolutely show out in the run game?
Neither.
Neither. Interesting. Great
right.
pick, Caleb.
Defense.
Check. What kind of game is this going to be, Matt? Defensively. They're just going to be slinging it all over us.
I said it yesterday. This feels like 2013 Western Kentucky. I think we're gonna have turnovers come our way. My pick to click on defense is David Hobbs. First game back.
Welcome back, Big D.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm liking that. What do you think he's going to get to Taylor Green?
No. I don't know. He'll have a sack.
He'll have a sack.
Big stops in the run game.
Well, I don't see us getting to Taylor too much. I see Taylor taking I see some pretty wide open play calling and some risk taking. And I don't see Arkansas being the same team that just kind of stopped playing against Arkansas or against Notre Dame. I mean, it truly did. They just stopped playing football. They were done with Sam Pittman. So it seemed. So I think that they're going to be pretty risky. I think they're going to be aggressive. But I also think, they're going to take their time with us. And that Washington dude,
the hole finder.
The hole finder. Of course,
Stanley Yelnats of Fayetteville.
Damn, man. What a reference. Who is going to be in position? Jeremiah Telander. Telander's going to be the guy when they're running behind the guards. He's going to be the guy to get some penetration and get some good, like a 6-7 tackle day. But a lot of them are kind of critical. Maybe stopping the guy once he gets to the next level. I think Telander, they're gonna try and pound us at times.
Caleb's pick to click on defense. Oh wait, you pick him. Wait, what am I doing?
Oh yeah. Caleb is so much better at this than me because he's gotten basically every game right. He's seen basically how each game is going to kind of go in his head, by and large. And I just miss it entirely. So if I'm not me and not my bad picks, but actually someone else who actually knows football, who... Has he said Will Redmond this year?
I think he said him every game.
I think he said it. Has that has been perpetual?
The Red Man.
The Red Man. Let's stick with that.
Okay.
Let's stick with that.
Wait. Ty Redmond. Who's Will Redmond?
Isn't Will Redmond his name?
It's Ty Redmond.
Is it Ty Redmond?
Yeah.
Who's
Who's
that?
Oh, he's a football player from Mississippi State. He's now a coach at LSU.
Now that.
I think. No, he's at Auburn now.
a journeyman, you say?
Yeah. From Memphis, though. Why does that sound familiar?
It does. I mean, yes, I can. If you say the name Will Redmond, yeah, now I can see his name flashing on the TV with the Mississippi State logo by it.
Yeah.
Ty Redmond, VFL. Click the click.
Have we been calling him Will Redmond all year? I feel like we probably have.
It's entirely possible. I'm not going to go review the tape because I hate the sound of my own voice, but yeah. Oh, it's terrible.
All right, score prediction. Oh, we didn't do one for Kyle.
Well, Kyle's going to say everyone clicks. Tennessee's amazing. We're not worried. We're gonna beat the shit. Kyle doesn't cuss. We're gonna win. No question.
Yeah.
Everyone clicks, offense and defense. Maybe a little worried here and there on tackling, but not going to be enough. Arkansas sucks. We're great. Final score predictions.
I'm going Tennessee 59. Arkansas 23.
59-23. You really think it's going to be a Western Kentucky kind of game?
Sacked.
Oh my gosh. Another interception? You are kidding me. I wish Dave Neal was calling this one. He was as bad as he was last week. I still love him.
That field goal.
God. It's got a leg on him, this kid. Oh, it's no good. Oh, it's no. Oh.
Yeah, Jefferson Pilot feed up there in the booth.
It was the best reincarnation of a JP Sports game in the modern era. Just incredible.
Chris, in the offseason, we need to just like react to old Jefferson Pilot games. Like,
if you want to do that, and we'll make videos of it, let's get like a 2002 Vandy, Kentucky game.
Oh God. Oh.
Cold morning here.
Was that the year of the Bluegrass Miracle, LSU, Kentucky, 02, right?
Is that 02? It feels right. 02. Yeah. Saban got there in 2000. 02 feels right. Yeah. Guy Morris. Speaking of, I don't suppose you listen to you watch the ACC network broadcast of
I didn't. I saw you guys talking about it, but yeah,
Jimbo was phenomenal. But Jimbo, towards the end of the game, talking about, I've seen weird things, people don't know about this one, but I was at LSU. Heck, they already poured water on the coach. And, we just threw it up there at the end of the game, won the ball game. They was rushing the field and everything and didn't know they'd lost.
Did you see the holes, Jimbo?
Dashing through the snow.
With however many millions of dollars A&M paid him to go away.
Truth be told, I had completely forgotten about that. I had forgotten he was ever there. I still have deep affection for the man. His West Virginia comes out beautifully as a broadcaster.
I would like to see him coach somewhere.
Oh, I know. If he would make like a perfect Marshall coach. If he coached
Marshall.
He's from West Virginia. If he coached at like Marshall or somewhere in that like Pitt, or somewhere like Penn State. Which, no, I don't want Jimbo to be sullied by that.
Well,
Penn State shouldn't exist.
Gruden's getting the Arkansas job, so that's out.
That's true. That's true. That's why he's been enjoying the Sevierville Bustin' Butts barbecue so much, because he knows it's not going to be able to happen.
Man, did you see that video of him in the golf cart? I think you shared it, right? Where he's Tennessee Volunteers.
Driving around the Chestnut Hill property.
Could have said anything like, "Oh, I'm driving my golf cart." Tennessee Volunteers. We got to send him a swag box.
Let's make up a swag box and say, what we got here? What's it say? Good old Rocky Paw. That sounds like my kind of show, man. That's not a bad idea, Matt. That's not a bad idea at all.
Oh, we could deliver it to him.
I have to drive to Cotton County once a week. I could drop it off right in Chestnut Hill. Just leave. It's literally just a barn. Leave it at the barn.
All right.
That's called trespassing, though, Chris. John doesn't have. I don't have permission. I could just deliver it. Final score. Tennessee 41. Arkansas 28.
Okay.
It's going to be an unpleasant.
Caleb's final score. I mean, crickets, 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 crickets.